What's up, Block fam, and welcome to an episode with the Yamaha MT-09. Recently got a couple of questions from you guys on this thing. Oh man, I definitely don't feel like I have control of this bike yet. I still feel like I'm walking that like thin line. I mean, in the leans and braking and stuff like that I do, but the acceleration, you can feel the front end wanting to come up just basically like all the time. It just, the front end just doesn't want to stay down. That's why like I'm leaning forward, I'm putting like all of my weight as far forward as I can on this thing. And on that note, this episode is gonna be based off of a question that you guys gave me, and that question was, is the Yamaha MT-09 a beginner's bike, or would I recommend it as a beginner's bike? The short answer, no. But the long answer, well, roll the intro and we'll talk about it. So the Yamaha MT-09, this is I think a 2018 Yamaha MT-09. This is one of my buddies, Javi. He lent it to me. We basically did a bike swap. I've had my eye on this bike for a while to, you know, see if I want to buy it. And so it's pretty cool. We were able to swap bikes. I had a bike that he's interested in. He had a bike that I was interested in. So we traded for a couple weeks. That way you actually get the full experience of having the bike before deciding, you know, if you want to get it. I mean, that's pretty cool in my opinion, so big thanks to Javi, appreciate you. So I've been on an MT-09 in like, you know, demo rides, you know, at Yamaha events and stuff like that, because, I mean, unless you have a friend, you know, like kind of in this current situation that I'm in, unless you have a friend that has one, it's like, you can't really just like take them and go ride them. It's usually not a bike that dealerships will let you take unless there's like a demo day. And the demo day, you're basically restricted. Ooh, a peacock. Yeah, demo day, you're restricted to like basically following that person in the front, and they don't let you really like get on it too much for the most part. Actually being able to take it and do what I'm doing like is like giving me like a real world like feeling of, you know, how it handles in traffic, you know, is there heat, how it brakes, you know, how it is just like cruising on the open roads, stuff like that. And it's given me like a really great idea of what the bike is like. Oh, what's up, puppers? And the bike is insane, like this. Like seriously, this bike is insane. Just crazy powerful, torquey as f***. So why do I say no? Why do I say like I would not recommend this as a beginner's level motorcycle? Basically, like you're getting into motorcycles, you're looking at this bike, why would I recommend against that? Well, like I said, it's, in my opinion, based on my experience, I say no right off the bat, and I will tell you guys why. But at the same time, it's one of those like open for interpretation. Woo, shit. Oh my god, this thing is so fun. So the reason I say no is because of the amount of power that this bike has. Like I said, based on my experience, I say no. Because whenever I first got into motorcycles, I started out on a Harley-Davidson Iron 883. Now, you can look up reviews all over the place, all over the internet for that bike. And it's gonna pretty much say the same thing. I think it's got like 49 horsepower, like the torque is probably even worse. It's not that powerful of a bike, but whenever I got that bike, I remember the first time I got out on the road with that thing, and I thought it was an absolute rocket ship. I think I was going like 40, 45 miles an hour, and I felt like I was going Mach 3. For any of you guys out there that, you know, ride motorcycles, you know that first time you get on a bike and you're going like 40 to 50 miles an hour, like it feels like, holy shit, you're holding on for dear life, you know. But little by little you get acclimated. So it's in that period where you're getting acclimated that your skill set grows, that your confidence grows, and that your knowledge as a rider in what to do in certain situations and how to handle motorcycles grows. What happens is, if you start out on a bike that isn't like stupid crazy powerful, which I did not, if you make a mistake when it comes to, say, the throttle, if it's not crazy powerful, that mistake isn't like a really big mistake because the bike doesn't have enough power really. I mean, it still has power. You can still get in trouble. You can still hurt yourselves on like any motorcycle. Hell, I hurt myself on a Honda Grom.
This my shit. All the girls stomp your feet like this.
Despite it being a mini bike, I've probably hurt myself the most on a Honda Grom than I have, you know, any bike that I've ever ridden. And I've ridden some crazy bikes. If you make a mistake, especially when it comes to throttle, based on the amount of power that this bike has, it doesn't amplify that mistake. Oh my God. Holy hell, my heart is pounding right now. Yeah, we're really lucky there. That was insane. That is in standard mode, off the ground. Bars went this way. We were totally off the ground with the front wheel. Came back down and it went back straight. Thank God. Whew. That power though. If I get whiskey throttle on this thing, you know what I mean, especially like in a lower gear, it's not as forgiving. Whereas, you know, say I get whiskey throttle on an Iron 883, it's way more forgiving, and because it doesn't react as fast, like you have more time to kind of think and figure out what's going on exactly. With this bike, it just, the amount of power that it has, and you guys will notice, like I'm in standard mode and it is absolutely cooking. Like, I mean, it's a powerful bike. It is a crazy powerful bike. All across the internet, you guys will look these up and you'll see that they're absolute torque monsters. Like, there were definitely scenarios whenever I started on my Iron 883 that, you know, had I been on this bike, I would have gotten hurt. However, all that to say, I made a video a while back talking about the best starter bike, like what's the best introductory level motorcycle, and my answer was not like one motorcycle. Like there is no answer. The answer is the bike that you're most comfortable on. The bike that instills the most confidence in you is the best bike for you to start on. And so if you get on this bike and you feel confident and you've got control mentally, because that is a huge thing, man. You have to be responsible as hell, you know, especially when you're starting out, because you don't quite have your bearings on like how motorcycles feel or handle or brake or accelerate or when the torque hits and all that stuff. You know, first starting out, you're going to want to kind of like get those bearings and get a feel for it on something that's probably a little easier to manage versus this thing. This thing's an absolute monster. Like the MT-10 is a bike that scared me. I'm still not quite comfortable with this bike, especially like the different ride modes. You've got A, standard, and B. Like, dude, I would keep it in B for the most part. I'm keeping it in standard right now, but yeah, this bike it's powerful, man. I rode it in A, you know, which is the most aggressive mode a little bit ago, and bro, like, it's a lot. But I'm gonna go run and grab mail real quick. I will continue on the part basically saying that like the bike that is the best starter bike is the one that you're the most comfortable on because it instills the most confidence in you. Be right back. Guys, we're gonna have a bit of an unboxing episode because holy shit, look at all this stuff. I can't carry all this back in a backpack. That's what I brought. I can't carry all that back. Alright guys, so check it out. This is a custom Senna 50S from Stripe Colt. I'll be sure to drop her information. Senna sent her out this one and she custom painted it for my helmet. Pretty badass. Black and gold. Looks so good. Super cool. Thank you. Y'all be sure to go give her a follow. Check out her work. Really quality stuff. What in the world? Mr. Blockhead or Mr. Block or Mr. Head. Oh yeah. I spend most of my time wondering if it's too late to drink coffee or too early to drink beer. Start early and late. Today's your day to celebrate. Happy Block Day. That's awesome, man. Yo, Block, thank you for all of the hours of entertainment and knowledge. I love you guys. Enjoy and have one for me. The real gift is on bottom. On top is just a cherry. Let Bagger Bro know thank you for all the help on Instagram. He gave great tips for buying my bike. Corey Oso de Bear. Bro, thank you again. That is just awesome, man. Just always surprises me, you know, this community and how you guys like come together. It's super cool that you guys like find the videos like so helpful. You know, we're just like doing what we do and enjoying motorcycles. So, yo, what? No way, bro. Black Label, are you serious? Holy shit. Thank you, man. That is awesome. It's funny because I've been wanting to like, you know, grow up my palate a little bit, like sophisticate my palate. think he said this was for Eric and everyone, so yeah, this is very well packaged, dude. Good job. Oh, it doesn't sound good. It sounds broken. It is broken. No. Bro, what? No way. Holy shit. Dude, that is freaking awesome, man. Thank you so much. One of them did arrive broken, but they made it for the most part. Try to get this stuff out without cutting myself. That OXO. Nobody else cuts themselves. How badass is that, dude? Thank you so much, man. Super cool. We've gotten it consolidated. Still think I'm not gonna have enough room. Whatever this is, man, please don't be anything incriminating. Open me on camera. I'm glad nobody's here. That'd be weird. Hey Blockhead, sup? My name is Rick, but you can call me Dragon.
Dale. You have to call me Dragon.
You have to call me Nighthawk.
Thought you could use a package opening implement worthy of the gods. Shall you dare to wield it? It would work just fine. Me seeing your knives. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Enjoy, Dragon. Eric Ward Images on Insta.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Thank you so much, Dragon. I really appreciate the note. Awesome. Should I open it in here? I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to have those in, like, the post office, right? Let's just take a peek. Oh, man. Dude, this is very well packaged. Keep in mind, this post office is right next door to a police station. Shit. Bro. What is happening? What the f is oh my god. What is this? Look at this thing. That's a knife. I gotta put this in this bag. Bro, thank you so much, man. That's awesome. I'm gonna put it up on the box opener wall for sure, and you guys are definitely gonna see that one in future videos, but I can't have this thing out like in public right now. In the post office. Might get arrested. I really hope that fits in my backpack. Will it? Just gotta make sure it doesn't like stab me. That is sick. Thank you. Okay, let's package all this shit up and get back to the video. Holy shit. There we go, guys. By some grace of God, got it all in here. Hopefully it doesn't open. It shouldn't. I've got it taped pretty good. Oh my god, this thing is stabbing me in the back a little bit. Let's think about this real quick. I have a backpack filled with bottle of liquor, shot glasses, a hella big sword. It's gonna be an interesting trip home. Okay, well, that was an interesting trip to the post office. I was planning on going and ordering a sandwich and taking it home with me, but I have zero room in my backpack now. So I'll have to figure out something else for food. But thank you guys to everybody that sent something. Greatly appreciate you. That's so super cool of the community, like you guys sending that stuff for like me, Blockhead crew, box openers. On that note, if you guys want to send box openers to populate the box opener wall, you guys feel free. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically whenever we do unboxings, stuff like that, installing new stuff, and we have to open the boxes, we never use a traditional box opener. What we call box openers are like samurai swords, switchblades.
Psycho, on your neck!
Yeah! If you guys want to send anything over to contribute to the box opener wall, please feel free. Shipping address for the P.O. box is down in the description below. Anyways, so I was talking about there not being a really good answer to that question, like what's the best beginner bike? Would I recommend this as a beginner bike? The best beginner bike video that I made not too long ago, my answer was the best beginner bike is the one that you are the most comfortable with. I have heard of people starting on leader bikes, you know, like 1000cc super sport motorcycles and being fine. I made mention of, you know, being in like kind of the right state of mind, having, you know, discipline, like self-discipline. That is the absolute biggest thing whenever you're learning to ride a motorcycle, especially having a motorcycle that is incredibly powerful, such as the MT-09. If you are not disciplined, then you can get yourself hurt, you can get yourself arrested, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble, because this bike will get you in a lot of trouble, either harming yourself or with the law, because you're going to be speeding. Like, it has the power to be just an absolutely insane bike. think of what this bike is. This is a super sport, right? It's basically a naked upright, but it is tuned like a super sport. A little bit different, not quite super sport, but it's called a hyper naked. Like the MT-10, which is like the one like just above this one, is essentially the R1 motor, but in a naked upright. So that's like a hella hyper naked. Naked meaning no fairings, right? You guys asked like if I would recommend it as a beginner. Personally, no, because I think with my experience, like if I had started on this bike, I probably would have hurt myself. So that's not being not disciplined. I think now I probably lack as much like self-discipline in the way that I ride sometimes, because you know I need to chill, and I know I need to chill. But back then, you know, it's not that I needed to chill, because I thought like, oh my god, like I said, going 40-45 miles an hour, you feel like you're going Mach 3. But more so, had I made the mistakes that I made whenever I first started on my Iron 883, it didn't get me, like it almost got me into trouble, it almost got me hurt. But if I made those same mistakes on this motorcycle, I would have gotten hurt. But that's just me, that's my personal experience. Your mileage may vary. I would recommend starting on something less powerful, you know, maybe like the MT-07. Hella fun bike, gives you all the same feeling. And then after you've basically like gone on that one for a while and you're ready for more, trade it in and go up to the MT-09, or hell, even the MT-10. This one demands your respect. So if you guys do decide to pull the trigger and go with an MT-09, be sure to respect it, because like I said, it'll get you in trouble otherwise. You guys do me a favor, be sure to hit that like button. Helps out the channel quite a bit in terms of recommending it to other people that might be looking for similar MT-09 or motorcycle content. Also, if you guys aren't subscribed already and you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon while you're over there so it sends you notifications of future uploads and activity. So next time, you guys ride safe out there, stay vigilant. Catch you guys in the next one.